Okay. Hi, everybody. So, let me introduce myself. This is Annkeita Jainn, and I happen to run a beautiful crystal and an alternative healing modalities business, which is named like Beyond Senses, and pretty much active on Instagram. So, few days back, I happened to come across this book called as Mirror Work uh, by Louise Hay. I mean, I love to read a lot many books. It just gives me it gives me um, a kind of satisfaction that at least I'm learning something, and I'm sure that reading never goes waste. So I'm somebody who believes in that, and I was going through, like my own crisis in my life, and that book, that Mirror Work by Louis Hay, it really helped me in clearing out many things for myself, for making myself understand and know me more, for actually, it connected me to me, which I had lost long back, and I didn't even got to know about it. So, say around 15 days back, I decided that I'll hold few sessions for other people as well. Whosoever gets benefited, I'll be very, very happy. So I happened to make a WhatsApp group, and a few people joined in. And for me, number really never mattered that how many people were there. But this was sure that on 1st of November, I am going to start it. So that's what happened. Today is 1st of November. I'll say, unfortunately, because nobody got tuned in, like nobody joined in. And I will say fortunately, because it made me determined, and it made me see a part of myself wherein no matter what, if anybody joins in or if anybody doesn't join in, what I decided to, I went ahead with that. So for me, it's a proud moment for myself. So I just decided to actually switch on my camera and go ahead with what I decided. So guys, uh, yes, let's go ahead with what mirror work is all about. So let me just like share my screen and then start giving you an idea. Here it is. Okay. So yeah, I hope it's visible now. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you know what? Mirror work is what? Like if you guys are seeing this video on YouTube, and if I ask you just a question that what is mirror work? Can you like tell me something about it? Can you just like guys think something about it? Like let's have an interactive kind of a session. Like interactive as in even if somebody is seeing after a certain time, you can just like relate to it whatever I'm talking about. So think about it that what is mirror work? Like when that book came in front of me, and without even going ahead with anything, I just decided to think that what actually is mirror work. So for me, as a layman, initially I felt that mirror work is your own reflection. Now, your own reflection, because nowadays, we all are masked with many things. Like हमारे चेहरे पे बहुत सारे मुखौटे होते हैं, अलग-अलग reasons की वजह से, अलग-अलग situations की वजह से, and उन सब mask के पीछे हमारा जो real self होता है, that is our inner child, वो कहीं ना कहीं बहुत ज्यादा दब जाता है, and we are never able to like catch that inner child, जो comfort, जो warmth उसको चाहिए होता है, and then we just end up like being all messed up. So yes, mirror work is all about finding your true inner self through layers, like peeling, like basically it's like peeling onion and going to the innermost part. Now going forward, because I was reading, and I'm very much fond of reading various things, various articles and sections. So I came across this very beautiful way of explaining that what is actually the law of mirror work, the funda, the basis, how we can, bifurcate the mirror work. So it said that we can divide the mirror work completely in four parts, like four parts. So the first part is like everything, yeah. And I mean to say one thing, that please listen to this thing carefully. The first is everything that bothers me, irritates me, or I want to change within the other, it is inside me. You got it? Everything that bothers me, if there is something that I am not liking, I'm getting annoyed, or I want to change this thing, kisi aur mein, I will suggest go for a deeper introspection and try and find it out कि कहीं ये आपके अंदर ही तो की तो कोई चीज नहीं है. Second, everything that the other criticizes in me or judges in me, and if it bothers me or hurts me, it is a repressed, it's a repressed thing which is in me and it is necessary to work on. This means to say that if at all अगर किसी ने हमें किसी चीज के लिए criticize किया और judge किया और हमें बहुत ज्यादा बुरा लगा उस चीज का, हमने react किया, हम उस चीज को लेकर के सोचने लगे कि मतलब हम hurt हो गए, हमें बुरा लगा, हमारा एंगर पार्ट सामने आ गया और whichever way हमें रोना आ गया. So you know what it is? It's a repressed feeling that is in you, and you need to heal that part of you. Like I will, especially this second law, I will explain you with my own example. Like few of my very closest people, they happen to mock me for my weight. Like basically body shaming in a very subtle way, but in a longer period of time. And believe me, that terribly shook me, on face to give myself strength. I used to smile, but deep inside, I was so much hurt. I was so much hurt. I used to think that why they are doing this thing. Sometimes I used to get angry, and sometimes, I used to take motivation from that, being mocked, and I started working on myself. And gradually, I realized that it is a thing in me which I am not accepting in myself. Yes, I gave birth to a baby. Because of few complications, whatever XYZ thing happened, I did gain weight, but that's a part of me. I rejected it. I myself rejected it. That is why the other person was able to get on me. And that's why when they mocked, I felt very hurt. I felt very bad. I cried like a baby. But then I realized that no, not at all. This is something that I need to heal in myself, because this is a part of me. And how come I can hate a part of me, whether it is good or whether it is bad? And since that day, it doesn't matter to me if somebody, mocks on my body type. I've accepted it. I patted it. I loved it. That this is a part of me. And if somebody has to like me the way I am. Do not mock me for that thing. And if you are mocking me, you are not my person. You are not my people. Now, going forward, the third part is everything that I like about the other. Okay, everything that I like about the other. What I love in him or her, it is also inside me. Okay. And the fourth part and the last part is everything that the other criticizes in me, judges in me, or wants to change within me without affecting me belongs to him or her. So I will suggest that, if you guys will listen to this whole thing, like rewind karke again and again, it will give you a little clarity. And as you will go on this 21-day journey with me for this book, you will start realizing that what these four basic, fundas or laws are related to mirror work. Okay. So because today we don't have anybody to read it, else I would have asked somebody else to read it. I will be reading it for you. So welcome, dear ones. So this dear ones is for whosoever is watching me on YouTube at any given point of time. Welcome, dear ones, to my 21-day course on mirror work. It is based on my popular video course, Loving Yourself. Over the next 3 weeks, you will learn how to transform your life simply by looking into a mirror. So all I want from you guys is just to have a small mirror, जिसमें आपको आपकी शक्ल दिख सके, and that's all I need from you. And just a mere commitment of 21 days. I guess, we tend to waste so much of time somewhere. So all I need is a little half an hour to 45 minutes of yours, because I'm going, I'm going to explain and everything. So it's going to take a little more time. Else I have my playlist, which is already recorded and it is up on YouTube, which is like just your audio book with the meditation. So that is something which will just sum up the whole thing in, say, 10 minutes. So whatever is comfortable for you, I would suggest you guys to take out that 21 days and do something for yourself. Going forward, mirror work, looking deeply into your eyes and repeating affirmations is the most effective method I have found for learning to love yourself and see the world as a safe and loving place. So now when I talk about mirror work, why you must have heard it many a times from people saying that, आंखें आत्मा का दरवाजा होता है. Like eyes is the mirror to your soul. You can lie, you can smile, you can fake. But अगर किसी को जानना है आपको, all they need to do is they actually need to just look into your eyes. And that's all. So that is why Louis Hay has given the importance of doing the mirror work, wherein you are seeing yourself, you are seeing your eyes, and repeating affirmations. Affirmations are basically, sum of few positive words together, repeated over a period of time until and unless it goes into your subconscious mind and it makes you believe that, yes, it is. For example, if I'm saying, I am abundance, I am abundance. Have you ever tried, standing in front of the mirror and saying, oh my God, I am beautiful, I am sexy, like something like that. Just say it in front of the mirror and instantly you will feel that, it goes right here, right here. Why? This is also affirmation. You said something positive about yourself and you made yourself believe. And when you look straight into the eyes, it gives you that confidence. Why? Because that thing is going straight into your soul. Like when you look into the mirror and look into your eyes, and then you say, I'm beautiful. So you know what? It goes straight to your heart. Okay. So I have been teaching people how to do mirror work for as long as I have been teaching affirmations. And Louis Hay is somebody who is known for her affirmations. And this book is out of her fantabulous experience. Okay, so this is just not a book. This is something which is tried and tested over millions of people. Okay, all right. Put simply, whatever we say or think is an affirmation. All of us self-talk. The dialogue in your head is a stream of affirmations. These affirmations are messages to your subconscious that establish habitual ways of thinking and behaving. Positive affirmations plant healing thoughts and ideas that support you in developing self-confidence and self-esteem and creating a peace of mind and inner joy. All right. So I'll give you a very relatable and a basic example. So if you're somebody who's from India and watching this video, there was this movie of Amir Khan, wherein Three Idiots is the name of the movie, wherein whenever he used to feel that he's in some troublesome situation, or he used to see somebody else in some troublesome situation, he used to feel that he's going haywire, all he used to do was, he used to keep his hand on his heart and he used to say, all is well, all is well, all is well, right? What is this? This is an affirmation. An affirmation which he proved to be just working wonderful for him. Why? Because whenever he used to come across a situation wherein he used to feel that nothing is working on, he used to say this thing, all is well, all is well. And when he used to repeat this thing, because this is a positive affirmation, it used to straight away, the brain used to work, it used to go into the subconscious mind and he used to feel like, yes, all is fine. And what he used to do, he was able to take the required steps to be done at that point of time, instead of getting all like, oh my god, what to do, rather than having an anxiety, he used to get on the track. So this is what affirmation does to you. The most powerful affirmations are those you say out loud when you are in front of your mirror. The mirror reflects back to you the feeling you have about yourself. It makes you immediately aware of where you are resisting and where you are open and flowing. It clearly shows you what thoughts you will need to change if you want to have a joyous, fulfilling life. For example, again, maybe I'll say this is because of the people who are around us, or we allow them to, make us feel like that. Many people, as you tend to start, getting older, they make you feel that, oh my God, you're an old person. And देखो ये गड़बड़ है तुम्हारे अंदर, देखो वो गड़बड़ है तुम्हारे अंदर, and gradually you let them say this thing to you and you accept it and you put it in your subconscious mind. So what happens? The next time you go in front of the mirror and you look at yourself, you start feeling small for yourself. You start, saying wrong things about yourself because it has come right here in your mind. Oh my God, I can see dark circles. I don't look good. Shit, yeah, I'm aging. I'm 32. My God, I have aged so much. Shit, yeah, I can see wrinkles. So what happens? Whenever you are looking at yourself, you are feeling all that so deep within, resulting into you will start looking and start feeling exactly the way you are talking about yourself. Now, for example, you see Anil Kapoor. सब क्या कहते हैं उसको कि पता नहीं कौन सी जीन्स है उसके अंदर, क्या चीज है कि वो कभी एज ही नहीं होता है. And have you ever heard his interview, what he talks about himself? He will never use the word old for that matter. I am this young. I am this young. And his attitude toward life is, my God, what is age? I am just so young. So this is all, like rewiring, unlearning your subconscious mind and learning what is good for you. So again and again in this book, we are going to talk about affirmations and rewiring your mind. All right, so going forward, as you learn to do mirror work, you will become much more aware of the words you say and things you do. You will learn to take care of yourself on a deeper level than you have done before. When something good happens in your life, you can go to the mirror and say, thank you, thank you. That's terrific. Thank you for doing this. If something bad happens to you, you can go to the mirror and say, okay, I love you. This thing that just happened will pass, but I love you and that's forever. Now, I will just give you the example of just now what happened with me. People signed up for this thing, but nobody turned, right? Nobody turned up. I did wait for them, but exactly as I said that I will start the session at 6 o'clock, I did start the session. So you know what I'm going to do to myself? I'm so proud of myself that I stick to what I said. This thing, this action of me passed a message to this universe that, see, Ankita is a woman of her words. Nothing stops her. Even if nobody joined and she's speaking right now to her laptop, she's happy with that and she's committing the same amount of energy she would have invested agar yahan pe koi hota. You know what? So what should I do? I will look into the mirror and say to myself, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is terrific, Ankita. Thank you for doing this thing. Right? You understood? I hope you guys understood. Whosoever is listening. For most of us, sitting in front of a mirror and facing ourselves is difficult at first. So we call this process mirror work. But as you continue, you become less self-critical and the work turns out into mirror play. Very soon, your mirror becomes your companion, a dear friend instead of an enemy. Yes, this is going to happen. You guys going to experience this. That initially, The moment you will look into the mirror and you will say, okay, fine, I love you, you will yourself feel ki kya awkward cheez hai yaar, what am I doing? But gradually, you will just love it. Have you ever, like, I'll give you an example. Have you ever noticed the people who are too much into fitness or something, and then they, they are like, whenever they pass even the mall or something and they can see their reflection, they look so lovingly towards themselves. And in mind, they are always like, like saying good things about themselves. That is going to happen with each one of you if you are committed to do this 21-day journey with me. Doing mirror work is one of the most loving gifts you can give yourself. It takes only a second to say, hi kid, or looking good, or isn't this fun? It is so important to give yourself a little positive message throughout the day. The more you use mirrors for complimenting yourself, approving of yourself, and supporting yourself during difficult times, the deeper and more enjoyable your relationship with yourself will become. Yes, it's a fact. It's a fact. Like, I'll just give you a very small example. And I'm seeing this thing all with my experience that I had. A point came in my life wherein from everywhere I used to just feel that, I'm such a small person and I'm good for nothing, like literally nothing. Because, because of whatsoever experience I had in my life, I was made to feel that, I have no existence. Like, I'm like, I should not say this thing about myself because now I'm doing this mirror work. I have done this mirror work, but I was made to feel like, I'm some doormat. My closest of the people made me feel that. Resulting into when I used to get up in the morning and I used to go to brush my teeth, I used to just feel, I used to look at myself and I used to feel that, shit, yaar, you're so weird to look at. Where is your jawline? Where it has gone? Where is that, all that slim, trim face? Where it is? What has happened to you? Oh my God, you don't look good. And that resulted into a time span I remember. And this is something which I've never shared it with anybody, not with anybody. I'm just like coming here right open to share what I experienced in my life. I think it was almost for 17, 18 days. I didn't even looked into the mirror. And if you talk about combing my hair, I didn't even comb my hair. All I used to do was get up, bal pakda, and I used to make it in a bun because I did not enjoy, looking at myself into the mirror because I used to feel that, oh my God, I'm just good for nothing. I'm good for nothing. I kept on repeating this thing. Why? Because it was stuck in my subconscious mind until I realized that no, this is not what it is. And now believe me, I love myself. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. This is what I say to myself, that you are just young and happening and you are beautiful. I'm young at heart and I will always be young at heart. All right, so going forward, and remember, the most important relationship and the enjoyable relationship is with you, yourself, your reflection. You may be wondering why 21 days for the program. Now, can you totally transform your life in just 3 weeks? Well, maybe not totally, but you can plant the seeds. As you continue to do your mirror work, these seeds develop into new healthy habits of mind that opens the door to a joyous and fulfilling life. So let's begin. All right. So yes, guys, that's a fact. In 21 days, all the deepest, darkest of your shadow thing is not going to come out and you are not going to be like, totally clean. But what is important is to take the first step. So if you people are committed, whosoever is committed, with full arms, I'm there to help you out in any and everything. I will leave my email ID also on YouTube. You can get in touch with me for that. I will help you out in whichever way it is required. All I need is 21-day commitment at a stretch, no gap in between. And just plant the seed. And believe me, you will never regret that. I promise you for that. You will never regret that. So yeah, I guess this is enough for today. From tomorrow itself, we are going to start the mirror work for the very first day. Today was just an introduction. So yeah, I am signing off. And this is Annkeita again. I hope you guys liked the session. And that's it.